Next, percentage by mass calculation. This time, a little bit more difficult than the previous one because this time we've got a formula with brackets there. Anyway, percentage calculations. Remember, if you get 15 out of 20 in a test, you write it like this, don't you? 15 divided by 20, 15 out of 20. Okay, and if you want to turn into a percentage, that's what you do. You do your mark divided by the total, multiplied by 100. Well, this time what we want, and your mark, if you like, is the mass of nitrogen in this compound here. Now, this compound has brackets, so it's N1 inside the brackets. There's no number after the N. But outside the brackets there's a 2, so that's actually 2 nitrogens. So what we need on the top here is 2 nitrogens, nitrogen times 2. Okay, and then it's the total. So you can go back to your test mark here, 15 out of 20. You've got 15 marks in your test. You don't take those 15 off the total, do you? It's not 15 out of 5, it's 15 out of 20. It's the total mass on the bottom, so we need to include those nitrogens on the bottom as well. That's important. Anyway, so the total formula mass. So we've got 1 magnesium, so that's magnesium. We know we've got 2 nitrogens, nitrogen 1 times 2, so nitrogen times 2 plus nitrogen times 2. And then we've got 3 oxygens inside the brackets. But outside the brackets is a 2, so we must multiply that. 3 times 2 is 6, so we're going to have 6 times oxygen. Okay, so they're the atoms we've got, and then we're obviously going to multiply that by 100. So what we need to do now, substitute in the atomic masses, which we've got here for each of these. Nitrogen is 14, so nitrogen times 2 is going to be 14 times 2, for example. So 14 times 2 there, divided by, the magnesium on the bottom is 24, so 24 plus 14 times 2, we've said that already because that's our nitrogens, plus, and then we've got 6 times oxygen, so oxygen is 16, 6 times oxygen on the bottom there. And then we're going to, oxygen is 16, isn't it? So I've written out O there, so 16. 6 times 16, and then we're going to multiply all that by 100, and then that will be our answer. And I'll let you put those numbers into a calculator to get an answer for that.